Schedule builders, at times you can have invalid course requests that end up in Power Scheduler. Couple of reasons for that, or several reasons for that. Reason number one, a student in your building has a next school indicator of a different building. You look them up on the live side and enter requests and then go to Power Scheduler where they're your selection. You enter requests. All of a sudden, they're going to be invalid requests at the other school. Because the other school, when they look them up, they're going to say, well, hey, Johnny's got, or SRC test student, whatever, has these course requests, but they're at the wrong school. So there's a way they have to try and fix those. That's one way. Another way is maybe I am a student and I am at Liberty High and I'm supposed to come to Liberty High. I put my course requests in and then I leave, and then I move. And so now I'm supposed to be going to Liberty North High. Someone just goes and changes my next school indicator, but doesn't get rid of those course requests before I do that. That's going to also leave those requests at the old school. Another option for an invalid request is you've got requests for a course that you've chosen not to schedule any longer. So you've unchecked the box, schedule this course, but the course is still sitting there. The request is still there. Sometimes those aren't terrible invalid requests, because like for, if I'm at Liberty North and we know the auto tech classes are all at Liberty High, Liberty High is going to tell Liberty North when those classes meet, and they're just going to hand create them after the fact. But you want to keep the request for the student in there so that you know that's what the student wants. But the course at North is going to be marked not to build because you're going to hand create that section. So it's going to tell you it's an invalid course. It'll ignore that request when it builds your schedule, but those are some things that can cause those invalid requests. Now there is a cool feature where I'm going to scroll down here. I'm in Power Scheduler. I'm at Liberty High now. From one of our other videos, we had our fake SRC test student who is currently at North in Power School, but has a Liberty High next school indicator. But we looked them up at North, then we went to Power Scheduler, then we put in requests. So they have requests sitting at North, even though their next school indicator is Liberty High. And we're going to scroll down, and we are going to go to Functions. We're going to click on Functions. We've had another video already on this, on setting auto-filling student information. We use extreme caution in here. If you don't 100% know what this link does, don't click on it. And what you're going to click on in this circumstance is Resolve Invalid Requests. So when we click on that, it's going to start looking and say, okay, what invalid requests exist at this school? The good news, it tells you who the student is. It tells you what the course is, what the course number. It tells you the school at which that request exists. And then it tells you what kind of error it is. Is it an invalid course? Is it an invalid student? Or is it an invalid request? You have multiple options. I need to move my little recording screen here. You have multiple options. As the year goes on, also, this is 7, so they're all right there. It's real easy. But if you had 100 because you decided, or you don't have a box checked to schedule a course that's new, you can sort by the student name column, by the course name column, by the status column. And then what you can do is you can either highlight every single thing or only the boxes that you're interested in, right? So in this case, this student, these are their requests. It's what they want to take. But they're at Liberty North, and we want them at Liberty High. Or we wanted, let's say this kid really is supposed to be at Liberty North. There's no good way to send the request back to the fix if the kid's just supposed to go to North is to change the next school indicator over to North, and then the kid will be at North and the requests are there and it won't be an issue. If the student really is supposed to come to Liberty High, but the requests are sitting at North, you can highlight them all or check the box for all. You want to use caution because you don't, only select the ones you know. In this case, I'm selecting all because it's the only issue. And I have options. I can change the school, so I can change that they're not Liberty North, they're Liberty High, and it'll work fine. Or I can delete the requests. In this case, I'm going to choose to delete the request because they're fake anyway, and this is real Power Scheduler. So we want to clean up your requests. So these are invalid. We're going to get rid of them. Delete requests. It's going to ask me to confirm. I'm going to confirm. Boom, they're gone, and now there are no invalid requests for students to be scheduled at that school. So that's a quick tutorial on resolving invalid requests. Let us know if you have any questions.